For this question type, you need to listen to and read a prompt describing an everyday situation. You then need to provide a spoken response describing what you would say in the situation. You will have 20 seconds to think about your response, and then 40 seconds to speak. The audio recording will play automatically. After the audio finishes, you will have 20 seconds to prepare. The recording status box displays a countdown until the microphone opens. You will hear a short tone. After the tone, start speaking immediately. Do not start speaking before the microphone opens because your voice will not be recorded. You should speak clearly, there's no need to rush. Finish speaking before the progress bar reaches the end. The word recording will change to completed. You can only listen to the audio recording once. You can only record your response once. Note: while the audio is playing, you can take notes on the erasable whiteboard provided. Make good use of the preparation time. You have 20 seconds to prepare, so examine the prompt to decide what main points you will need to convey and whether you will need to use a formal or informal register. You only have 40 seconds to speak, so make sure you are able to cover everything required by the prompt within the time allotted. Try to speak for the whole 40 seconds if you can. If you repeat ideas, correct yourself, or hesitate, you will use up valuable time and also lose score points. So keep talking and ignore any mistakes that you make. Your score is based on 3 factors. Appropriacy. Is the language used in your response relevant to and appropriate to the situation in the prompt? Appropriacy is scored by assessing how relevant and appropriate the language you use is to the situation and to the persons you are addressing. You should deliver your response clearly and politely, with either a formal or informal register being used, depending on the situation. Fluency. Does your response show a smooth, effortless, and natural flow of speech? Oral fluency is scored by assessing if your rhythm, phrasing, and stress are smooth. The best responses are spoken at a constant and natural rate of speech with appropriate phrasing. Hesitations, repetitions, and false starts will negatively affect your score. Pronunciation. Does your response show you can produce speech sounds in a similar way to most regular English speakers? Pronunciation is scored by assessing if your speech is easily understandable to most regular English speakers. The best responses contain vowels and consonants pronounced in a fluent-like way, and stress words and phrases correctly. Your answer should also be immediately understandable to a regular English speaker. Please note, partial credit scoring applies. No credit is given for no answer or an irrelevant answer. Your reading and listening skills are only used to read the instructions and to read and listen to the prompt.